They say I betrayed Samson. But if a man gives up his strength over a lap nap and a bedtime story, that ain't betrayal, baby. That's Darwin.
They all call me loyal until their Boaz texts me back. I stayed in my lane. I just happened to make it the main road. They keep trying to write me out of the story, but I left the ink stains, baby. Prophets talk, but queens get remembered. They love to mention my sins, never the fact I stayed when their boys ran. I washed his feet. They can't even clean up their own timelines. I bit one apple and got blamed for everything. Meanwhile, Adam's still out here blaming me for his therapy bill. They saw me bathing, but not the war I was dragged into. Funny how I'm always the scandal, but David stayed king. Must be nice. They called me chosen like it was luck. Nah, baby. I plotted, I prayed, and then I played the king.
Y'all said I was too old. God said, bet. Now I've got a baby and a whole covenant.
I looked back one time. Meanwhile, his whole soul still lives in Sodom. But sure, I'm the salty one. They called me a harlot. I call it high-risk hospitality. Ask Jericho. Broke walls and hearts.
He said I had 5 husbands. I said, sir, I'm just tired. But y'all turned it into gossip while I turned it into living water.
Mary was at his feet, and I kept it holy in the kitchen. You can't worship on an empty stomach, boo. Somebody had to clean the upper room. They sent me packing with a baby and vibes. God said, girl, I see you. Now I'm booked, blessed, and unbothered. He ghosted me. So I dressed up, pulled up, and got the birthright and the receipts. Sis, I didn't just break the glass ceiling. I dropped a tent peg through it. He danced half naked through the streets, and I caught the side eye? Nah. Keep your tambourine, David. They told my story without me. But I kept all the names. And I don't forgive quietly.
I touched his hem and healed. Now y'all want to act brand new?